document, learn what you need to learn before you start, and keep learning. Always be willing to keep learning and improve your process. Network, I guess, would be a good tip. Network with other writers. Handy space. I'm just kidding. Network with other writers and ask questions. Learn everything you can. Ask them, what's that font on your cover? Like, how do I do that? Who's your cover artist? Who edited your book? Do you edit your own books? How do you do that? In fact, I'm writing an entire book just on this stuff. I think I talked about earlier, giving yourself grace. Do that. But also, grace is not an excuse to not do anything or to be lazy, right? So give yourself forgiveness when you don't meet your goals, but also remember, if you don't meet your goals, you're never going to get what you're wanting. You're never going to get your book published. You're never going to be successful in whatever your definition of success is. You're not going to get there if you're not writing. So I would say define what success is for you. You can share that on social media too. Find out if you want to write because you want to make a living, or you want to write to fulfill your artistic desires, or if you want to write to inform, to teach, to educate. Find out why you want to write and keep that in mind. And then when you're writing your book, if you come to a point where it happens to me sometimes, like, why am I writing this? You'll remember, like, write down your purpose for doing it and just look at that. Put it in the first page of your author journal. Get an author journal. That's a good tip. Write it in the first page of your author journal because I want to entertain people, because I want to share my faith, or because I really like writing about dragons and I want to describe them with words, or whatever your reason is. It doesn't have to be some grand overarching thing. I'm writing because I like writing, whatever. Just remember your purpose so that when you're slogging through something and you're like, why am I even doing this? You can look back and remember, oh, there's a purpose. And then that purpose will help guide you on your journey. If you are slogging through something and you look back in your author journal and you wrote, I want to write books because I really enjoy writing and I really enjoy, like, building worlds, for instance, in fantasy, and you're slogging through it, that means you're not enjoying it. And that means you might be going the wrong direction with your writing. So use it as a course correction tool also, I guess. Correct course constantly, because you will end up way off course if you don't. There's a good tip too. I think some of these are applicable to more than just writing.